Hey guys, it's Betsy, and I just wanted to quickly share a few thoughts with you guys. I was taking a look at my portfolio today, actually in the process of making some updates for my website, and I have started to notice last fall a little bit of a shift in my photography work for the better. And I was taking some time to think about what it was that I was doing that was different that I was liking, and to be able to pinpoint that so that I can keep doing more of that and getting more of the results that I'm after. And one thing that I noticed is that in my photo sessions, I have been working hard to take my approach to more of one that is focusing on connection between families. That's always been something that I love, and it's taken a while to kind of get that down, to know how to do that, how to capture a family, not just posing and connecting with me as the photographer. What I really want is for them to connect with each other. And I also want to be able to provide my clients with images that display the personalities, the character of their family members, and the relationships that they have, the unique relationships. And that can be a tricky thing to do. And one thing that I've started to do, and I just wanted to share with you some of the results, is when I am photographing a family, I kind of move from the beginning of the session to kind of really simple things like walking, connecting with each other candidly that way. And I gradually move into more and more connection as my clients get more comfortable with me, as they get more comfortable with the type of session that we're having and like what I'm asking of them, to where by the end of the session, I usually have them kind of, I call it the love pile. I have them kind of piled on top of each other. They're usually sitting on the ground. Usually the kids are laying in their parents' lap. Sometimes mom is laying in dad's lap and the kids are piled on top. It just kind of depends. I really don't structure it a lot. I kind of give them instruction to sit, and I tell them, like, I just want you to kind of fall onto one another, and I just want you to snuggle, and I want you to talk. Um, and in that time, I get photos. I pull back and I get photos of the entire family. But what I've started to do, and what has been producing the images that usually end up being my very favorite from the session, is I go in and I get, I don't even know what you would call it, like a secondary individual shot of each person in the family. And so instead of just having individuals of the kids where they're like posing and looking at their camera, when they're in this like love pile, I go in and get a close shot. And those images end up being so awesome because they're in the middle of cuddling and snuggling with mom and dad. They're having a good time. By this point in the section, they're usually really relaxed. Um, and so you can take a look at the examples that I have on the screen, and you can see that by zooming in during this time, you get such natural expressions, and you get, sometimes I'll have them look at me. Sometimes they'll look at me just because I'm in their face. And sometimes I don't make a big show out of being there. And I just get them while they're snuggling with mom, or while they're snuggling with dad, or while they're holding their sister's hand, and go in close and get those connections. So I just want to encourage you, when you are photographing family sessions, I know that there's a lot to think about at one time. We're trying to get our settings right. We're trying to make sure we remember how to pose everybody. How on earth do we remember all the poses and what to do? And there's so much that we're thinking of. But I want to encourage you that even when you've got that down and you feel like you've got the shot, the group shot, don't be afraid to also go in and get some of those individual shots within the group. So zoom in, get the daughter looking at you, get the daughter snuggling with dad, get the little boy kissing his mom on the cheek, get the laughter that's happening between them when they are in this candid, snuggled up, fun moment. These end up being the most fun moments of my sessions, and I really love the photos that I get, and it has transpired because I've made it a point to not just get the standard shot that you normally would. I used to just photograph the group, photograph the family, get it from a few different angles, shoot from high, shoot from low, shoot from the side. But when you take the time to get additional perspectives, go in and get the individuals within the group. And you just get these unique connections and unique shots that I feel like really add a lot to the gallery. They have ended up being my favorite and my clients' favorites as well. So as I was kind of reflecting on some of my work and what I want to do this year to make myself better, and what I want to keep doing more of, this was kind of something that came to mind, and I just thought that I would share that with you. So if you feel like you're struggling to get variety, to get connection within your family sessions, I just thought maybe I would show you these examples and see if that helps you. So enjoy.